Hi there guys, my name is Rena Hicks and I'm in my office. Should be in the middle of something else, but someone on my team has come and asked me to do these videos just so that I can demystify a few things. And on this video, I want to talk about cash sitting in current accounts. So there's a client who I met and she said that she had been jaded. Okay, she'd gone through very traumatic experiences. So she had made an investment in a certain piece of land and been conned in the process. There was also some marital challenges there as well. So, you know, some property that she bought that ended up being taken over by her ex-husband because it was in his name and not in hers, and so on. And so because of those experiences, she got so afraid to invest her money. And she was, by the time I was meeting her, she was in her 50s. And she had something like $50,000 sitting in a current account. And my heart skipped a bit because I was like, $50,000 in a current account. I asked her, do you realize you are paying the bank to keep that money in that account? And she sort of just said, oh, she explained, and we said, okay, let's just walk a journey together. And so she now began to understand that when you have money somewhere and it's not growing, you're actually losing. That money is losing value. Let me give you an example. If today bread is 50 shillings and inflation in Kenya is 5%, next year bread will be 52.50, and my money will be less than 50 shillings based on that inflation. So I'll not be able to afford bread. And so when you're investing or when you have money, the assets that you have must enable you to continue to sustain your current standard of living. So where you live, if you are paying rent, or if you're paying a mortgage, or if you go and get your hair done, or if you like to go to the village and spend time with your family every year, or you enjoy certain nice things, you want to be able to enjoy those things. And so you have to have your money working alongside you as you work. What does that mean? You have to put your money in an asset that grows in value. And so when she understood it, she began to invest. She began to invest, and all her money now is invested, and she doesn't have that kind of money in her current account. In fact, somebody just asked me a question, how much do you have in your account? I said, Gavo, if you ask me for 500,000 right now, I don't have. Because I'm like, why do I need to have 500K sitting in my personal account once I've paid off the different things I need to? Sitting, looking at it, why? And so I try and invest the money that I have all the time so that then it's growing in value. Now, I want to share another story. And this story is about a certain rich man. And this rich man was going on a journey. And so he said, look, I need you guys to help me. And so he gave money to 3 people. To one, he gave, let's call it 5,000 shillings. $5,000, I'm sorry. To the other, he gave 2,000. And to the final one, he gave $1,000. And he said, guys, I need you to help me do whatever you need to. Go buy a field, go and do a kiosk, whatever it is, but just keep my money for me. I just want it back when I come back. Now, he left for a long time. When he came back, the one who had $5,000 gave him $10,000. The one who had $2,000 gave him $4,000 because they had invested the money. And for those two, he said, oh my goodness, you guys are fantastic. You have been faithful. You have been wise. And he rewarded them with more. Now, the one he gave 1,000, he came back, he said, let me just tell you, me, I know, you're a rough guy. I didn't want to lose my money. And so I gave you back. Here is your 1,000 back. Guess what that wise, rich man called that person who gave him $1,000 back? He told him, my guy, you should have put that money in a bank to earn interest. You've brought me back 1,000. You wicked, wicked man. Can somebody please, the one who has 5,000, can you come and take this 1,000? Give it to him. And this guy's 1,000 was given away to the one who had 5,000. What am I saying? All of us have something in your hand. You have a talent, you have time, you have abilities, you have money, you have resources. Now, if you don't do anything to grow what you have, do you know it will be taken away from you? It will. So that money that's sitting there, please do something with it. Don't just think it's just 5Gs or it's just 1,000. Those of you who are students, you get money, you just sit on it or just spend all of it anyhow. Make sure that you're growing what is put in your hands. Otherwise, you will lose it. Those are the dangers of having idle money in your bank account. So even when you bring your money to us with the Oak Special Fund, as soon as that money is deposited in our custodian bank, we begin to invest it. In fact, we plan for it before we have received it. We know exactly where we're going to allocate that money. The next day is when it is allocated. It doesn't just sit in an account and we're wondering, what should we do? Because we have to make money daily for our clients. So we can help you with those investments. Sometimes it can be overwhelming trying to think, okay, I need to invest my money. Where do I invest it? Where do I put it in this and the other? Come to us. Call the number on the screen, WhatsApp it,